Alright, all-nighters. Let's talk about them. So all-nighters for me, when I used to do them, were Sprite, Doritos, Roblox. This was like 16 now, so 17. 17 now, so 4 years ago. It feels a lot longer than that. It feels like centuries ago, but 4 years ago I was doing this stuff, and now, as someone who puts great value on my time and knows what I want, I can confidently say that this was all a waste of time. And I'm making a specific video because people I was around, they were talking about, oh yeah, let's have an all-nighter. Well, they brought Papa John's pizza into their car. Now, this is really a question of what do you want in your life. I know, quite a big jump, but I'll explain. Do you want to be one of those people who look back on their early teens when they're like 30 and say, ah, those were the days of my life? You know, which is so sad. They're going to be saying that for the next like 50 years. Just looking back on this small segment of their life, like, wow, that's when life was fun. Now I have a job. Now I have a wife that won't get in bed with me. Now I have kids that hate me. You know? A lot of people live like that, bro. If you are one of those people pulling all-nighters every night and you just think, oh, I'm just having fun when I'm young, ask anyone else who is living the same life as you and is now a fat bastard in their 30s with a life they hate. They'll tell you the best time of their life was doing exactly what you were doing. This path does not lead to anything good, bro. Now, the other option for living your life is freedom. Now, for me, that would be things like providing for my family, being a good person under God, etc. That's what a good life is for me. Pulling these all-nighters is not conducive, and I'll bet you the life you actually want to live, like, if you imagine no more restrictions, take off all the limiting beliefs, the life you want to live is all-nighters are probably not conducive to that. All-nighters aren't going to help you with that. Now, the reason why this all-nighter path leads down this, downward spiral, we'll call it, is for multiple reasons. One reason, and mainly the reason for it, is the sleep deprivation that's associated. Now, I know some of you little retards are going to come at me saying, oh, I wake up at 1 p.m., so I get enough sleep every night. Even while I'm playing Fortnite at 4 a.m. You know, some of you are going to say that. And my response is, you cannot sustain that. Maybe during the summer. But even when you're in school, you can't sustain that. You have to wake up for school. When does high school start? When do you have to wake up for high school? I never went. Like 7? Something like that. When you have to be there. Like 7:05 maybe. Something like that. Yeah, you can't wake up at 1 then, can you? Can't go to bed at 2, 4, 1. Same goes for even after school. Most of you guys who pull all-nighters all night have no skills, no knowledge, no nothing that makes you valuable to the market. So guess what? You're going to be working a 9 to 5 in the office, nerd necking all day. Oh, well, I got an education and now I'm getting paid $12 an hour to sit here all day. Yeah, you have to be there at 9. So you have to wake up at what? 8? Can't pull all-nighters then, can you? So this is important because you've defined, if you were sitting here saying, well, all-nighters are fun, you've defined your fun as being able to stay all night and wake up whenever you want. That's what you define, and play video games, and eat crap. That's what you've defined as your ideal life. That's your fun. When you get older, you have to start waking up. Once you have responsibilities, once you have a family, guess what? Can't do that anymore, bro. Especially, and the main reason why you can't do it is not because you have to make money. In theory, You could do this while making a good income, right? But there's a specific correlation with people who live this all-nighter, loser lifestyle, and people with low value skills. So you're going to be forced to work a job that puts you in a position where you can't pull these all-nighters. So you've lost your definition of fun. Unless you just, well, Monday through Friday was hell, but on Saturday and Friday night I can stay up all night and play video games. So at that point you're living your life for the weekend. Does that sound like the life you want to live? You hate every 7 days. And you can't pull all-nighters on Sunday. Let's say you can only pull all-nighters on Friday and Saturday. Which you shouldn't do, by the way, if you're in that position. It's a really bad idea. But let's say you could. Alright. Every 7 days, your life is split into 7-day blocks. 5 out of those 7 days you hate. The other 2 are your days of fun. Then after those 2 days, it resets. It's like Groundhog Day. Over and over and over and over. That's going to be your life. Like I said, this is nothing I'm saying is radical. Time and time again, you see people who are a bit older, and by a bit older I mean in their late 20s, early 30s. You see it time and time again. They talk about the best time of their life being eating pizza, playing video games at 4 a.m. They can't do it anymore, so now their life's miserable. And a lot of them kill themselves. That's not me being shocking, that's the truth. Because they've convinced themselves this is what a good life is. When they can't do it anymore, they just feel empty. And this is the point of the system. The system tells you this is all fine. This is what they want you doing. They want you being a little consumer who has no strength at all. Now, alright, there. Now, to continue with this point of strength. The sleep deprivation causes a lot more than being simply tired. This stuff is going to crash your testosterone. It's going to make you feel more depressed. It's going to make you have less recovery. I don't know if I just said that. Did I? Mine went off for a second. Okay, anyways. And this all leads to a lack of motivation to do things like working out, gaining intelligence, financial freedom, you name it. Similar effects to what playing video games does, which is why I've taken this very strong stance against all-nighters. Because all-nighters pit video games and sleep deprivation together. This is a recipe to destroy your life. Again, I'm not exaggerating. I'm sure you know people who have this life story that I talked about. I'm sure you have. I'm sure you know them. This is not a good path. Now, again, I know a lot of you are crying, I want to have fun. You don't have any fun or whatever. When you're sleep deprived, low testosterone, soy boy, this is your fun. Playing video games, eating pizza, that's your fun. But once your hormones get in check, once you actually get some sleep, once you actually figure out what's important, once you know what's important, this isn't fun anymore. I don't want to do all-nighters anymore. I want to go to bed, wake up in the morning, and attack my goals. I want to work out. I want to learn stuff, etc. That's fun. So this isn't a matter of not having fun. This is a matter of you not knowing what's actually fun, because your mind, your brain, your body has been completely destroyed by your lifestyle. So stop pulling all-nighters and see how your life changes.